happiness and joy. Like we've talked to them about it. Like that's a choice. You know, some people choose to be fucking mopey, and I mean, I get pissed off but at the same time, like I don't usually stay pissed off for very long. I mean, I know it. You know, I get pissed off, and then eventually it's just kind of like, fuck it. You know, and I'm just like back to normal. But there's some people that just want to be fucking mopey. They want to be negative. It's like, well, you know, you could also choose to just be fucking happy. Right. You know, regardless of whatever the hell's going on, you got some shit to be happy about. If you're alive, if you're breathing, you got some shit to be happy about.
Right.
You know?
And like Adriana the other day, she told Joey, you make me, like you make me mad. Like she was like, you know, and I'm like, Adriana, the only reason why he's making you mad is because you're allowing him.
Yeah.
You're giving him your power. Yep. You know, and it's not that it's bad, you know, to be upset or angry. Those are all emotions that we all deal with, but it's how do you handle those emotions and how do you recognize those emotions?
Yeah. And another thing, like in Audrey and Joey's case, or whenever you deal with certain people, because I've had certain people in my life that sometimes when you're dealing with them, like you've known them long enough that you know their personality. Mm-hmm. Like we all have people in our life that have different personalities, and some personalities are a little bit harder to deal with than others. And, you know, when you expect, like at a certain point, like you kind of want to change them, or you're like, how could they do that? Or how could they say that? Or how could they be that way? Or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. But the thing is that you have to realize that that's who they are. Right. Like that's who they are. For you to expect something different is not right. It's not right. Yeah, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're going to get pissed off.
And I do that all the time. I do that, right? I'm learning, but it's been slow. It's been a slow process for me.
If you have a cousin or whatever that's always fucking mopey and is always fucking negative and is always whatever, if one day they come up to you like, hey, how's it going? You're like, hey, what's up? Like take it like, okay, cool.
Right.
It's an anomaly. Yeah. But if they come back to you and they're fucking mopey and negative and be like, oh, you know, hey, what's up? What's going on? You know, like that's who they are at this point. I mean, maybe they'll change in the future or whatever, but to expect something different from a person that's been acting like that for their whole life or for a really long time, or that's where they're at right now, is not reasonable.
And think about it. I mean, because you've been in this situation with me, because I am normally joyful, happy-go-lucky, and if I'm not, it's like, what's up? What's wrong?
You know what? It took me so long to learn that. I mean, I probably still have some issues with it, but it took me a really long time to learn that. You know, like there was a situation that we've dealt with for a really long time, and it was just a person that we just had a really hard time with. And any conversation, any interaction, any emails, anything would just turn into a fucking fight. And it was like my blood would boil. Mm-hmm. But then at a certain point, it would happen. And I'm just like, you know what? This is who they are.
It is. They are who they are.
And I was like, why? Why am I letting this get me so mad? Like, I just got to deal with the situation and just fucking move on. Like, I can be happy. They can be fucking miserable all they want. I don't give a fuck. Like, just do your thing. I'm going to choose to be happy. So whatever happens, I would get the email, I would get the text or the conversation or whatever.
To upset me. Yeah. Like not allow them to upset you.
Yeah. I would get whatever, and it's a problem. It's an issue. And I'm like, all right, well, we'll deal with it. Let's go hang out. Let's go get something to eat. Let's go watch something. I don't want to fucking be in this mood forever.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what? And maybe I have had times even recently where I'll get something or whatever, and it's frustrating.
Yeah.
But the frustration only lasts so long now.
Right.
Because I know. I'm just like, it is what it is.
Yeah. And like I was saying, you know, if you have someone in your life who is normally happy, joyful, and they come around and they're not themselves, don't hold that against them. Like, don't, you know, like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Like, allow them to feel what they're feeling. Don't make them feel bad because, you know, they're in a mopey, you know, they're feeling a certain way.
Yeah. And you don't want to treat them badly. Just treat them normal. I mean, you don't have to like be super over the top, like trying to overcompensate for anything. Right. Just
be there for them.
Just be yourself. Just be yourself. You don't have to be negative or treat them badly or whatever. And just understand that if they do that to you, then that's just who they are. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
And, you know,
you can't change someone. Like, you can't. I mean, I've tried to change you for a very long time. I'm just kidding. But you know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can't. You have to love them and accept them for who they are, and just self-reflect and make sure that you're not the one, you know, because a lot of times it's like looking at you like you're a crazy ass. But when actually you're the crazy ass.
Yeah, they're probably looking at you like, dude, they're fucked up. Yeah, what's wrong with them? Why are they so happy all the time? I don't know. But and the other thing is that that's who they are right now.
Right. Yes.
That's who they are right now. That doesn't mean that that's who they're
No.
going to be next year,
Right.
or 5 years from now.
You are way
change.
different today than 13 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, I love you more today. I love the man you are today.
Yeah.
You know, back then I could choke you out, but right now I'm loving it. So you know what? I've done good. No.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, you did good.